Hey, Cindy.
Hi.
Can you hear me all right?
Yep,
Sweet. How are you doing?
I'm good. Yesterday was my birthday, and today's my mom's birthday, so
Aw. How was your birthday? Do anything fun?
just meeting my friends, and yeah, nothing really special.
Nice. Did y'all go out, do something?
No, nothing special.
Yeah. Well, it's good just to see friends too. That's cool. And your mom's birthday is today. That's like, woo,
Mhm.
right in a row. That has to be pretty uncommon.
Yep.
I'm trying to think if I went to San Antonio to see my sister Eiley, if you know her. She occasionally teaches English too. She's the redhead.
I don't know her, but I love her name though, Eileen.
Yeah, it's Finnish actually, which is
Oh.
very interesting. My family is not Finnish at all. My mom just liked it, and so she picked it. Yeah.
I searched for like Finnish name.
Yeah, see if you see any you like, let me know.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but I guess we'll go ahead and get started. I thought first we would wrap up the 3 questions that we had left from last time, and then maybe do another one of these grammar sections. Does that sound okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Did you get a chance to do these questions on your own, or do you just want to go through them together real quick?
Can we go together real quick?
Sure.
Sorry.
No worries. Life gets busy.
I think it's a no change.
Okay, so this one is actually B.
Mm,
Do you remember, I think maybe this was 3 weeks ago when we were talking, oh, let me make my, when we were talking about the difference between its and its. I think we also talked about this one too. There, there,
Yep.
there. Okay, so let's do a little recap of these. What does its mean? And then what does its mean with the apostrophe? And if you have any notes, feel free to go back and look at those. Or just guess. You got a 50-50 chance.
Love. I think I found this. I found then and there, but not it's in there.
Okay. So it's like this. This shows like a possession or belonging. It's with the apostrophe means it is. And so I'll put some example sentences in the chat real quick. Okay. So the dog hurt its paw. So the paw belongs to the dog. It's like a possession or belonging. The dog hurts its paw. Versus it's raining outside. So it is raining outside, like an action. Does that make sense? Kind of the difference between the two?
Mhm.
Okay, you want to try doing your own 2 sentences?
Yes. Um, I'm not sure if it makes sense or not.
No, that's perfect. My cat closed its eyes. Very good.
Oh. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I turned on the air conditioner again and my voice sounds weird.
Well, yeah, hang in there. I don't know if you can see, but I have this like little. I had that sore on my lip last week. Now it's a cut, and so my voice sounds a little weird too because I can't open my mouth all the way. So I feel you.
Hmm.
Okay, great sentence. So it's not good to turn on the air conditioner while sleeping. Perfect. Okay, and so while we're on the subject, do you just want to maybe explain out loud the difference between there, and there, and then the difference between then and than?
Mhm.
No need to like write or anything, you can just talk.
Let me check real quick.
Mhm.
Oh, and can I blow my nose real quick? I'm
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
sure. Okay.
Thank-
Oh, I also numbered them too, if that's easier. So they're number one, they're number two, they're number three.
Okay, so the first there is the place, like there. I
Yep.
went there yesterday or something like that. And the second there is like a group, like it's their property.
Yep.
And the third there is they are
Perfect.
like, and the first then THEN is um sequence, right? Wait. Oh, yes, that's right. It's like time and sequence.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Then, like, for example, I want to make a sentence. Then, sentence with,
Do you need?
oh, huh?
Oh, did you come up with something?
Yep. Like, after then, or something, like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anything that has an order, really, like cooking, or let's say you're making something.
mhm,
So, I don't know, to make a scarf, first I will buy yarn, then I will find a pattern online, something like that. Anything that, has like number one and then number two and then number three.
mhm. Okay. Then,
Okay.
the second then, THAN, is comparing things. So, like, the dog are cuter. No, the dogs. Is it the right word? Cuter. More cute.
Mhm.
Cuter.
Yeah, you can say cuter.
The dogs are cuter than the cat. Like
Perfect. Mhm.
that. Yay.
Okay, great. Let's see, next one, question 21.
Question 21. I think it's no change.
Okay, so you can do no change, but the better answer is B.
It's always B.
The reason why, and you might or might not have heard of this before, but have you heard of active and passive voice?
No.
Okay. So the easiest way to describe this is with some example sentences. So let me put a few in the chat real quick. Let me think of a good one. Okay, so she combed her hair. This is active. The reason why is she is the subject, combed is the action, right? And they're right next to each other. So she combed her hair. Okay, this sentence is passive. Okay, so her hair was combed at the salon. The reason why is we don't know who's doing the action. Okay, yeah, her hair was combed, but who combed it, right? And so the difference between these two is in the first one, she is a subject. A subject is what we call anything that does action. Okay, and her hair is an object. So an object is anything that just kind of sits there and has action done to it. So I is a subject. I do something. I read, I run, I write. Me is an object. The teacher gives the homework to me. My friend is nice to me. Me is not actually doing anything, right? Me is just kind of sitting there. And so active, we have a subject, we have action. Passive, we do not. And when we write, active voice is considered the good one. We want to use this as much as possible. And we kind of want to avoid this. So if we look at the original sentence, the lion's teeth snare the envelope. This is kind of written like a passive sentence, right? Because it's not actually the teeth that are doing the action, it's the lion, right?
Yeah.
So the lion snares the envelope with his teeth is much better. Another way that you can think of it too is it starts the sentence off with approaching. So what is approaching? Do teeth approach or does a lion approach? A lion approaches.
Lion approaches.
Yeah, because teeth should be the object. Teeth can't actually really move or do the action here. It's the lion. Does that make sense? This one was kind of complicated.
Yeah, I think I get it, kind of.
Okay. Yeah, if the active and passive thing was too confusing, you can just ignore it and just think of this word approaching. What goes with approaching? Is it teeth or is it lion?
It's a lion.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions about that one?
Nope.
Okay, and then let's see, last one for this is 22.
22.
Oh, I'm gonna text Linda real quick. She wants to know if we started class yet. I'll let her know. Yes, we did.
Okay. I don't get the part where, like, instead of chewing it up, honey shows envelope instead of chewing it up.
Okay, so for this one, what you should remember is shorter is usually better. So answer choice B tells you location. Answer choice C tells you what's inside. So if we look at it, we already know the location. So we don't need to add that information, it's already there. We already know that it has money, so we don't need to repeat that. And so we're between either A or D. And that's how you should think of this one.
Like D envelope. D envelope.
Yep. Exactly, right. Because if we leave it the way it is, it just repeats the word money again, and then it repeats the word chewing again, which we already know that it's chewing it. That's how we do that one. Any questions about this passage, any of the stuff that we talked about, or any of the vocab?
No.
Okay, sweet. Let me paste this into my Word doc real quick, and then we will go to the next. Okay, there it is, clear the screen. Okay, so whenever you're ready, and just like last time, if you have any vocab questions while you're reading, just let me know.
scrupulous, what
Um, I feel like, I don't want to give you the definition because I feel like I might give it away, but I can give you some other sentences that use the word, if that helps. Does that sound okay?
Mhm.
Okay. Um, let's see. Okay. The scrupulous employee always finished the report perfectly and on time. So scrupulous. So someone who would do something perfectly and on time.
Mm.
Here's another one too. The scrupulous teacher won Teacher of the Year for her detailed lesson plans. And then once you make a guess on question 23, I'll give you the whole definition of the word.
Okay. Super rigorous. Is it B?
Okay. So super rigorous means very challenging.
So it's not B. Wait, is it B?
It is not. And it might be helpful to actually read the rest of the passage and come back to this one because it does say which fits with the tone of the rest. So if you want to take a pause on this one and come back, that works too. Some of the questions are like that. You need to read a little bit to figure it out.
So I have to like do 24 first?
Yeah, maybe do a few more questions actually. It just kind of depends.
Oh, a few more questions. Okay.
Yeah, whenever you feel like you know the right answer, we can come back to 23. But it might be helpful to just read a little bit more.
Okay. I think it's C in 23, 24.
Mm-hmm. Yep, perfect. We need to list things with commas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how are you feeling about 23? You feel like you know enough to answer it, or do you want to keep reading a little bit more?
I need to keep reading a little bit more.
Okay, let me take a screenshot of this real quick so we can come back to it, and then we'll go on to the next question. I wish I had like two computers or like two screens. That would make this so much easier.
2 computers, 2 screens. That's so cool. It's like from a movie, like James Bond or something.
Yeah, I used to have one at work, but I'm just, using my personal laptop, so not the good setup.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
and another
graph.
graph.
I don't get it. Like, why is the questions? No, why are the questions saying like yes, yes, or no, no?
Okay,
Hmm.
so it said, should they make this addition? So it's basically asking, is this graph a good one to include with the passage, or is it better just to not
Oh,
include it?
I think it's A.
Okay, so this one is actually C.
Okay.
So let's walk through the answer choices one by one. So yes, it supports the claim that court reporting is an important part of the trial. Okay, does this graph talk about parts of a trial?
No. Parts of a
No, it
trial, like, oh no.
talks about
Salary.
salary. And so A is not really related. Okay, so B, it offers a relevant counterpoint to the argument that the use of digital recorders is on the rise. Okay, so do we see anything about digital recorders in this graph?
No.
No, it's just talking about different jobs, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so C. So we know it's going to be no because our two yeses are incorrect. So no, it presents information that is not directly related to the paragraph's discussion of the role of court reporters. Okay, that's true. This is about money, not the role. Let's look at D. So no, because it does not provide information about the pay scale for more experienced court reporters. We don't necessarily need to know about more experienced court reporters. Another thing that's interesting here is it says median, right? You know what a median is?
Medium?
Yeah, this word actually has two meanings.
No.
Okay, so a median is a middle number in statistics. So for example, let's say I'm talking about number of, I don't know, cars people own. And the options are 1, 2, or 3. The median number, the number that's in the middle, is 2. So the median number of cars that people own is 2 cars. Okay. The other type of median is this is a grass strip between roads. And I'm sure you saw medians when you were in Katy. You just might not have known that they were called medians. But this is a median. It's this little grass area that's in between the road.
Mm, I know what that is. I've seen that, but I don't know what they call.
So median. So it's kind of, these words could not be more different. Median, the middle number, or median, the grass strip. I guess either way, it's in the middle. So you can remember that median sounds like middle.
Okay. So, can I blow my nose real quick one more time?
Yeah, sure.
One time, so sorry. Hello. Okay.
Okay. So if it's a median, that means that this is a middle number, which means that some lawyers could make more, some lawyers could make less, some court reporters could make more, some could make less, some other people could make more, they could make less. And so the more experienced court reporters, it's not really important. We know that they probably make more than what's on the graph because this is a median.
So it's
So we can
like
eliminate
average.
D. Yeah, it's like an average.
Okay.
The difference is let's say your numbers were 0, 1, 2, 3, and 10. Your median is going to be 2, right? That's our middle number. Our average is going to be, let's see if I can do math these days. Tell you what, it's been a while. Let's see, that's
8. No, I'm not sure.
16 divided by 5.
Oh, divided by 5?
Yeah, 5 numbers. 3.2. And so your average and your median, why they're similar, they're going to come out to be just a little different. Usually the average is more affected by outliers, which are numbers that are like a lot bigger or a lot smaller. Okay, but let me grab a quick little snip of this. Any questions about this graph one?
Nope.
Okay. So my vote is we go back up to question 22 or 23, whatever number it was, we finish it, and then that's where we end for today because we have 30 minutes instead of an hour. That sounds good. And then, okay, so 23. So we already eliminated B. Let me actually make that a little better.
Spot on, like spot. Is it like spotted? Spot on. Spot. Is it like the same meaning? Because like I've been watching Gossip Girl a lot, and like they always say like spotted, spotted. So.
Oh, so it means like very accurate or true.
Oh.
If something's spot on.
Okay. Is this C? Spot on.
No, not spot on. This one is actually A. And the reason why is scrupulous, which if you remember from the sentences I showed you, It means detail-oriented, very organized. It's basically any type of good work, really, is how I think of it. And so the passage is about, how hard it is to be a court reporter, how much work it takes. And so that lets us know that these notes they're very detailed, they're very organized, they're very good notes. I guess we haven't got into it yet, but what would be spot on actually would be the audio recordings. Because there's no messing with the audio. I'll show you one last thing about this. Let me show you what this looks like. Might not have seen it. But the court reporters, they are called stenographers. And the computer that they use is called a stenograph. And this thing looks crazy. This is like their computer. So they type words with this. And they have their own alphabet.
What? What is that? Alphabet.
So here's another one. Like, looking at this, I can't even begin to read this. Like, who has any clue what this says? But this is stenography. So, but that's what they're talking about. And so they're saying sometimes, I don't want to spoil it, but they're saying that, stenographers have important work that they do, more or less. Okay, but that's it from me. That's all I had. I guess, do you have any questions? Anything you're thinking about before I go?
Nope.
Okay, then I will see you on, let's see, it's Friday for me, Saturday for you. Does it sound right?
Oh, Saturday? Okay. That, like, what,
Okay.
do you know the time? Is it the same?
Yeah, I think the same as last week. That was 7:40 p.m. for me. I don't know. Linda will know better than I do, but
Okay.
if it's last week, I'll see you on my Friday, your Saturday.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll let you go. Hope you had a good birthday. Hope your mom has a good birthday too, and I'll see you later.
Thank
Okay,
you.
bye. No
Bye.
problem.